needs to go away. It's bumming me out. John's been so sweet this last few days, letting me sleep in. And when I say sleep in, I mean like 9:30, which is sleeping in for us. Yesterday, of course, I woke up early because I was nannying, but I mean, the day's Monday when I wasn't nannying today. He let me sleep in because I'm not feeling my 100% A game, and since Sam is coming this weekend, and I'm hoping to have a coffee meetup with somebody that I met online on Friday, I really want to not feel, I don't really feel bad, terrible, I just, you know, it's cold, it's just lagging. So John hasn't gotten any calls. You guys are probably wondering, like, doesn't John work? He hasn't gotten any calls. Like, you guys know, he's moved to a new job in the last. John, when did you start your new job? Babe, when did you start your new job?
Oh God, I gotta get in here.
When did you start your new job? Oh, you guys didn't want to see what just happened. When did you start your new job?
August.
August. So since August, John's been kind of slow and around because his new job, like, they're building up this area still. So you guys, he does work, I promise you. I just realized you've been home like a lot, and they're probably like, where
keep pulling my pants
did
off.
they go anywhere? Hey, leave Daddy's pants alone. Anyways, I'm not gonna show you him because he's apparently running around the house naked. And the kids keep pulling his pants down. Stop! That's gross, guys. I'm on Sephora's website because, as you guys saw in my vlog, John handed me this card. Last night he was like, you have 3 minutes and you can order. But then I found out, because it said at midnight, right, on the 3rd. But then I found out it was Pacific time, 12 o'clock. So I was like, forget this, I'm going to bed. But that's John for you. You guys think that I'm like a Sephora addict? He doesn't help. He's an encouraging... Yeah, so the deal is $25 for $50 minimum purchase. So it's pretty good. It's like 50% off. So I think I'm gonna get something that that just came out that I wanted to get that's like around $50 anyway. So that way it's only $25. Anyways, I'm gonna put that order in real quick, and then I'm gonna start some more laundry because we have a lot of laundry to do. I feel like I'm always doing laundry. John's like, yeah, I'm always doing laundry. Like, it's no joke, guys. Like, I swear, like, I'll turn around and there's like 3 loads waiting for me after I just finished 8. I hate winter. I think it's winter because everybody's clothing is so big. Can you say good morning? Just put Kaya down for her nap. John is going to the bank real quick because we have to make our house payment. So he's going to the bank. I think he's just using it as an excuse to drive the car. He was like, are you going to pick up Ava from school today, or can I? He never asks if he can pick her up. I'm like, I want to pick her up. I want to show her the new car. So, I need to switch the load of laundry, but it's too loud to be in there right now. So it's just me and Wyatt awake right now. We have 2 little kitties. The kids I nanny are gonna be here in about a half an hour, so I'm just cleaning up the house in preparation for them. I just vacuumed because, as I mentioned before, the little girl is crawling everywhere, and I don't want her to like swallow something small or anything like that. So I vacuumed. Pretty much it. It's a low-key day today. All right, guys, so we are headed to go pick up Ava from school. It's our midweek visit, and I'm so excited because she hasn't seen the new car, and she's like excited about getting a new car. I remember when I was a single mom and I drowned. It's a long story, but my car at the time, it was a really nice car. It was like a 2002, I want to say it was a Ford Escort. It was like the last year that they made Escorts, and I loved it. And a grandma had owned it previously to me, so it was in great condition even though it was an older car. And during a really bad storm here, there's a viaduct that flooded, and a cop car had flooded his car because he was trying to help somebody else whose car was flooded underneath this viaduct and like at the bottom of the road. So all I saw was flashing lights because it was monsooning, and so I thought, okay, there's a cop down there, so it must be safe for me to get through. It wasn't. It was like 6 feet of water. I had to like swim out of my car, and I was in a cocktail dress because I had just come from like celebrating one of my friends' birthdays, and I was like swimming to the cop car, and I knocked on his window and was like, hey, what's going on? My car was drowned. It was terrible. It was like full of water within like a few minutes, and I had to stand in the rain in my dress. And anyways, but Ava loved that car, and so she would have been like, I want to say she was like 3 when I got that car. And then when I got my new car after that, because the insurance paid out because it was like a weather type of accident, she was so excited to take her first ride with me in my new car, which was actually my sister's old car that I bought. But She was so excited about that, and so I'm excited because we get to take the first ride together in this car. And I'm super excited. Then we're gonna go grocery shopping, like I said, without the two littles. They're at home with John. And I'm excited to go grocery shopping just with her because it'll be like just our little mommy-daughter time since, you know, I haven't seen her since, I wanna say Wednesday? No, yeah, Wednesday, because she went to her dad's for Thanksgiving and then was there all weekend and stuff, so. Anywho. Does anybody else look at their tissue after they blow their nose? I think I do that because my mom, being a nurse, when growing up, she would always ask, well, what color is it? Because if it's like a certain color, it could be a sign of a nose, like an infection instead of it just being a cold. It's nice and clear. I'm putting clothes away. While the kids and John clean downstairs from the toy stuff, I just have like 3 loads that I need to fold and put away, and then there's one in the dryer, and then I'm gonna start on everybody's sheets. So I'm gonna do the kids and the guest ones and then mine all tomorrow, which is Thursday. But anyways, I have the next 2 weeks off actually, or almost 3 weeks off from nannying, which is kind of cool. Like, I wasn't really thinking that would, it was kind of a surprise that happened, but I guess the lady I nanny for, her husband's gonna be off for a few days to take care of the kids. So I'm gonna have the next 2 days off, which is kind of crazy because I haven't, other than like 1 week that I had off a few weeks ago, I haven't had a single week since I started nannying off from not having other kids during the week. So I'm pretty excited. It'll be neat to like just have the days every day be kind of a day for me and the kids, especially when Ava's on winter break. Like, it just gives us the freedom to do stuff. Like, I love nannying the kids, and it's such a great opportunity for me and my family, you know, to have that income. And I love the kids that I watch, but it's just gonna be kind of interesting to have kind of, you know, that flexibility back. So that'll be fun. Maybe we'll do some fun stuff. I don't know. You guys will see though, because I'll be vlogging every day. But yeah, I'm just, you know, doing the huge laundry. And then I'm going to start actually packing up my stuff that I'm taking out to Lisa's, and then getting, like I said, the guest room ready for Sam, which I bought some regular Coke for her because she loves Coke too, but she likes caffeine. So I got some regular Coke for her in the fridge. So anyways, I'm going to fold laundry. I feel like there's something wrong with me because I basically own all gray and like boring clothes. I think people think I wear the same thing every day, but really just my clothes all look alike. Isn't that depressing? John's is just as bad as mine though. I mean, he's got a few colors in his wardrobe, but basically same. So John's officially lost the advent calendars. My mom got the kids 3 advent calendars, 1 for each of them. I believe one of them's even Hello Kitty, I'm not sure. And last week they couldn't stop messing with them. They kept touching them and like they wouldn't leave them alone. So John grabbed them because he was frustrated, ran downstairs, or he ran somewhere in the house with them and hid them. It's December 3rd. Nobody has touched their advent calendars or opened their first 3 doors because they are still lost. So I've had a few people ask me for a closet tour of the kids' bedroom, since all 3 of them share a bedroom. People were wondering kind of how I managed to organize their closet for 3 children. So I thought I would really quickly do that since I don't know what else to show you guys or talk about right now. And since I'm in the bedroom right now, kind of putting away their laundry. So usually Ava puts away her laundry, like I'll fold it for her and then she puts hers away because she is almost 10 years old and I think she's old enough to do that. Kaya would even put her laundry away if I allowed her to because she knows where all of her clothes go. But let's face it, she's 2 and doesn't know how to fold stuff, and Wyatt can't reach his shirts and neither can Kaya. So I have this full basket of laundry that I need to put away, so I'm gonna put all that away and then show you kind of how I've organized the closet. Okay guys, so this is kind of what their closet looks like. Just really quickly, like I said, it's not pretty. I really need to go up there and organize stuff. We have like extra bedding and sheets and stuff for when kids have accidents or throw up. That box right there is literally miscellaneous stuff that at one point I was like, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to find a home for you. So I'm gonna shove you in this box and put you up there. Ava's American Girl doll is up there because she doesn't want the little kids to mess with it, and I don't blame her. It's an expensive doll. I have boots for Ava, the kids' little baby memory boxes, an extra crib cover, which I don't know why we have that. I should probably give that to somebody who has a crib because we don't need it. And then this is kind of what it looks like down here. The closet, like I said, is not pretty. It is organized in the way that's easiest for me to see everyone's clothes so I can switch them out seasonally. It's also in the most compact way for everyone to fit into one closet. And it's also the easiest way for me to put away laundry, which I really like. So this is the dresser, and I have everything hung. So all tops, shirts, sweatshirts, dresses, those are all hung up. I did this just like in our room, all of our tops are hung up because I think that is the most easiest way to put away clothes and fastest way. It's also the most convenient way, and it's also the best way to see all of the clothes that you own. I don't know about you guys, but for the most part, my kids sometimes don't wear their clothes because it gets tucked away in a shelf and I don't see it, and then it gets moved on to a new kid with tags still on it because they never wore it. So everything is hung up for Kaya and Ava and Wyatt, except for Ava actually kind of likes to put her shirts in one of her drawers because she doesn't really like them hung up. So I've put what she does want to hang up kind of off to the side because she doesn't wear that stuff that often. So starting over here, that's all Ava's. We have Wyatt stuff. Everything is in order from short sleeve shirt to long sleeve shirt to sweatshirts. And then we move on into into Kaya's, which is long sleeve fleece, like hoodies are right here. And then we have short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, and then dresses are right here. And then miscellaneous outfits are on the side. So like I said, everything is in order by what type of weather, like short sleeve or long sleeve, and then by child. And then down here we have basically all of the kids' stuff that gets folded. So I'm not going to show you Ava's drawers, but those 3 drawers are Ava's. Like I said, she's here every other week, so she doesn't have a ton of clothes because with school uniforms and all of that, she doesn't need a ton of clothes, even though she has like a ton of clothes still with tags on it. What I like to do for her is I like to fold her laundry and then she can put it away herself. And if you guys are like, oh, why does Ava have to put her clothes away but the 2 other ones don't? It's because she's 10 years old almost. She needs to learn how to do it. That's how I learned. So this is the little kids drawers, and they share drawers just because their clothes are not as big. So in the top drawer we have Wyatt socks, Kaya's socks, so Kaya's like training underwear, and then all of her pajamas are on the left. Second drawer down is all of her pants. So you have flannel lined jeans and regular jeans, and then the middle are kind of miscellaneous pants, so sweatpants, fleece lined leggings, and cargo pants. And then on this side are just all leggings, and then in that box are shorts, and in this box are things that she's grown out of, so I will move them into the bigger pile of stuff when I go to give it away to somebody. And then in the very bottom shelf we have Wyatt's jeans that are, we have fleece lined jeans, regular jeans, and his sweatpants, and then all of his pajamas, and in that little cubby is his underwear. So he can get his pajamas out and on perfectly fine, in his pants, and then he usually asks for help to get his shirt down, which is fine with me. So again, it's not very pretty, obviously, but it's organized enough for me to see everything and put everything away easily, and it all fits in here. And then usually we just close the closet doors so that way you can't see anything at all, so it kind of makes the room look cleaner. Those are pajamas that need to, like, I'm washing everything, so like I need to find the shirt or the top or whatever that matches them before I can put them away. Yes, I'm anal like that. I like my kids to wear matching pajamas when they go to bed. That's the kids' closet, and for those of you who wanted to see a tour of their room, this is basically it. We've got all of Kaya's bows right there. We just added this thing in for the kids' robes because they all wear robes. We have these little shelf things in that are bolted to the wall, so they're not going anywhere. We have Kaya's bed, which is a mess right now. We have Ava down there with her little lights. She loves sleeping down there. And Wyatt up there. So that is how we managed to fit 3 kids into one room. Again, it's kind of messy, but it's a kid's room, so be it. And it's 6 o'clock at night, so that means it's sweatpants time. It's so cold in our house.
Or she could create snow and freeze things. Even.
So Mom just left a few minutes ago and put Kaya to bed. I just cracked open my second to last bag of popcorn. This is like if you haven't seen any of my other videos, this is the Angie's Holly Drizzle Dark Chocolate Sea Salt Kettle Corn Popcorn. I'm so sad. Costco stopped selling it, so I searched a few different stores that people had suggested that they had seen it at to try to stock up, and none of those stores carried it or had it left in stock. So unfortunately this is my second to last bag unless I find some more, and I just opened it. I'm like so sad, but I was craving it. Like I haven't had it in a week, but I was just like, oh, need it. I popped that baby open. I went into my crochet bag because me and my mom finished balling all of my yarn, which is all in here. This is all going to become a blanket. But as I went into my actual crochet bag, which is over here, a knitting bag, my needle was still in a scarf project that I had started last year. It's a cowl. and I totally like didn't finish it. So I'm gonna sit up here, and it shouldn't take me long to finish it because it's more than halfway done. So I'm gonna sit up here and finish that real quick while I eat some popcorn and watch a little bit of TV. I don't know what yet, but I have a load of laundry on the floor that still needs to be put away, but I don't care because I need to finish this. Like, I can't, once I see something unfinished, I'm like, okay, I have to get that done. So that is how I'm gonna end my evening tonight. So I finished it. I'm really excited. I don't know, there's something about not finishing projects that just like gets under my skin. So after about 2 episodes on Hulu, I watched Mindy Project and New Girl. I finished it. So it probably took 2 hours altogether, like for the whole thing, but I like it. This is just like it's just a cowl. It keeps my neck warm, but it's a nice purple. I usually just like to wear these with like sweatshirts around the house because they really keep you warm.
Well, it was supposed to launch this morning at 4. But it's supposed to be through the balls on it.
I just posted my DIY bow tutorial. I'm sitting here on the computer and going through comments. Somebody, I don't know who this person is because I don't think I've ever really seen. I recognize people's names if they comment a lot, or like there's people who have been commenting or following me since like day 1, which I really appreciate. And I choked on my own saliva. I feel like I know them because I talked to them or correspond with them back and forth for like 3 years now. But this person's NZ Rabbit, New Zealand Rabbit. Oh, I get it. 77. And she wrote, "My 5-month-old Harper Rose loves you, Kelly. We don't watch TV, but we watch your videos from New Zealand every day. She grins and giggles at you. It's so cute." I think that's cute. Hi, Harper Rose. She probably giggles at me because I'm weird looking. A lot of kids, I think I'm weird looking, and that's why they giggle at me. But anyways, it's fun looking at comments. Appreciate the comments. It's really nice. But I just posted the DIY bow tutorial, so that is up if you're interested. I need to get up. I need to get ready to go because I need to post my, or start my crochet tutorial. And I also need to post my giveaway video because the rest of the stuff, Amazon emailed me and said that it should be here today. So I'm gonna do that. John's not 100% certain that it will be here. We have Amazon Prime, so it should be 2-day shipping, but for some reason this one took 4 days, along with John's cords and stuff for the car, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and if you call them, what do they say?
They say, well, it's not guaranteed.
Well, it looks like it's coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, that's my point. That's why I'm calling you, because it says it's coming tomorrow.
They say, oh, well, it's okay. It looks like it's on its carrier ready to come tomorrow.
It looks like it's on the truck for delivery.
And we're like, we know that.
It's 9 o'clock. It's not coming
Yeah,
today.
we're like, we're upset that it didn't come in the 2 days, and that's why we pay every year for Amazon Prime. And then they say, well,
try to play Jedi mind tricks on
they
you.
say, well, in the fine print it says we can't guarantee that it will be there in 2 days. I don't know. So, anyways, that will finally, hopefully, be here today. John says that the kids woke up and dressed themselves before John even woke up.
I'm dressed too.
You're dressed too? Okay, whoa. Wyatt, show us again. Oh, that's it. You're wearing Kaya? Okay, so first off, those are pants. Both of them got the pants right. But Kaya's still wearing her pajama top, and Wyatt is definitely wearing Kaya's fleece. That's your sister's shirt, babe.
Did you know that, Wyatt?
Look,
Look at your arms.
Puppy.
How long is
Dad.
this?
He's like, it's a 3/4 length
You
sleeve.
didn't notice that, did you? You
I
just said this is very cozy.
couldn't see the.
It's funny that the torso fits him
I
perfectly.
know.
It's just the sleeves.
You know what, babe? That color looks really good on you. And anyone, men,
Come
women, boys,
Mommy.
girls, they can wear
Come
purple
Mommy.
if they want to.
Come
But that's just too
I'm not
small for
concerned
you.
about the color.
Look at her hair color. I'm so jealous. I have to dye my hair to get that color. That's what you get when you mix a Norwegian man and a Korean woman. Is that?
What?
No, you don't say that to me. You don't say shush.
This side.
Nope.
John wanted to get out of the house and everyone was hungry, so we decided we were gonna go get something to eat. So we're gonna go to Bob Evans because we love Bob Evans. Because I can find gluten-free stuff there. John likes the food. The kids like the food. It's an environment where we're not like ready to rip our hair out because the kids are freaking out because usually people around us don't care. And because I feel like Bob Evans is one of those few places where you can go where you always know you're gonna get the same thing every single time. Like, it's not gonna be that much different. And now I sound like an old person. Isn't that why like older people like to go Bob Evans? Is because it's like,
I like things to change.
it's the same thing all the time. I totally agree. I like that. I like knowing what I'm gonna get and then getting what I want. So we're gonna go there. So Kaya picked out her outfit today. Doesn't match whatsoever, but that's okay. Hi, YY. And YY is wearing the hat we got at the car dealership. That's a good color. Yeah? So Kaya, we think, is ambidextrous because she likes to draw with her left and her right hand. She's kind of, I feel like she's more predominantly left, but she functions with both. So Wyatt got the reindeer. Who is that, Wyatt? Rudolph.
Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
That's right. Thanks to Uncle Monkey, I have the first season of Bubble Guppies on my phone. Comes in real handy when we don't have Wi-Fi and somebody finishes eating before everybody else. She just like smashed her macaroni. What are you watching, Kaya?
Bubble Guppy pups.
Pups. Oh, Bubble Guppy gets a puppy?
Yeah.
That's first seat.
So Wyatt had to go potty, so John ran him into the store to go potty. We're outside of Dick's because John wanted to look for new shoes because he needs new shoes really badly, like tennis shoes, like a casual everyday shoe, and he's so picky. So I know for a fact that if I would have gone in there with both kids, lugged Kaya out in the cold, and undid seatbelts and stuff, I know that we would have gone in there, he would have looked at the wall and been like, I don't like anything, and we would have just left. So Wyatt had to go potty when we pulled up here, so John was just like, well, I was like, why don't you just take Wyatt in with you, and then you can really quickly look, and if you see something you like, you can buy it, and then we don't have to take Kaya out, and vice versa. So he's just in there real quick, and then, yeah, so we're just hanging out in the car. Decided to do minimal makeup today because I didn't really have a lot of time to do anything, so I just have lip gloss on, Tinted Moisturizer by Laura Mercier in Ochre, which I really, really like, and I'm actually running out of, which makes me sad. And then I also have my Hourglass blush in, I want to say, Mood Exposure from the palette, and then the highlighter that I've been loving, Incandescent Light by Hourglass from the Luminous Lighting palette. I have no eyeshadow on. I use my Brow Bar To Go by Gerard Cosmetics for my eyebrows, which is so simple and so easy to use and so fast. And then just Too Faced mascara, and then my Buxom lip gloss. Yeah, anyway, so it's minimal makeup day. Oh, okay, so it's like 8 something at night. Ugh, there's hair in my mouth. John and the kids, I think, are gonna be home soon. They left to go to my mom's house to help put her tree up because my dad's out of town. He's in San Antonio for a few days. So John went over with the kids so that I could get some filming done. That's why my lights are down here, because it was dark. And I was doing my crocheting tutorial, which I had to stop crocheting. This is as wide as I've gotten it so far. It needs to be probably like 4 times this. So I had to stop because I ran out of yarn. I knew I would. I knew this would happen. Yeah, so I ran out of yarn, so I have to go to Joann's and buy probably way more, which we'll see how that goes because it's not a cheap yarn. So I'm just getting the house cleaned up because it is very messy before the kids get home because they're gonna have to go straight to bed. I have to change our sheets in the laundry. So John and I have cleaned sheets tonight, but I haven't even eaten dinner. I've just been sitting and crocheting and filming like this whole entire time. I should probably eat. But anyway, so I am going to do the laundry and get the kids to bed when they get home. And I'm gonna end this vlog because I need to edit it so it can go up tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know. Do you guys like me vlogging in the days where I post non-vlog videos? Like I said earlier, like I wanted to vlog every day so that way I'm technically vlogging every day of December. I wanted to vlog the days that I posted like my bow tutorial or my November favorites because that way I technically was like showing you every day of this month. I don't know, do you like that or no? I don't know. Anyways, so I'm gonna edit this because I have a lot to do. Tomorrow I am gonna go and meet a friend who found me here, who lives near me, who wants to meet for coffee. So I'm gonna meet her for coffee in the afternoon. John got a call later this evening, so he's gonna be working tomorrow. And then we are gonna have a date night, which is gonna be so exciting. The kids are gonna spend the night at my parents' house or with my mom. For the first time, Kai is gonna spend the night somewhere other than in her bedroom. She, like, without us, like, outside of our house. So that'll be interesting. But like I said, my mom wanted to do a dry run before we go to LA next month because she doesn't want that to be the first time Kai is there, you know. So, and Ava's home this weekend, so it'll be nice because Ava's really good with Kaya in those types of situations. Like, when I'm not around, Kaya runs to Ava for, like, comfort, and it's so sweet. Like, I love their relationship. But anyways, so that's what they're doing. And then John and I'll vlog tomorrow too, of course, but John and I are gonna go and do grocery shopping, Christmas shopping tomorrow, because we don't have any more weekends left. Like, and my mom's busy all this month, and she's the only one who really watches our kids. So for us to do Christmas shopping for the kids, it's gonna have to be this weekend. So tomorrow we're gonna do that, go out to dinner, and then we're gonna wake up super early on Saturday because we're picking up Sam from the airport. She's coming to visit. She'll be here Saturday, Sunday, and then we'll take her back to the airport on Monday. And then that's next week. And like I said, I'm not nannying for the rest of the month, so that's exciting. It's a nice little break, and Ava will be on winter break soon, so that'll be cool. The following weekend, or next weekend, I will be flying out to see Lisa, so I'll film all of that. And then the following weekend after that, I'm making plans right now to meet another subscriber halfway between where we live. So that'll be that weekend. And then the next weekend, it's Christmas. Like, holy cow. So anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go so I can edit this video. But let me know, like, do you like me vlogging on the days that, like, non-vlog videos are going up? I don't know. But anyways, sorry if this was a little bit scattered. I just wanted to show you some clips of what we were doing. And if you're liking these videos and Vlogmas, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.